Looks like Twitch is doing its thing, waiting for YouTube. Alrighty. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it may be. I hope it finds you well. Alrighty, just get myself in position. Alrighty, that looks pretty good. Let's go with that. Okay. Now, looks like Portraits has connected. Looks like YouTube is up and running. So let's hit some music and get some self-promo going. And we'll get into some Skyflat Redux today. If I can have my mouse back, please. There we go. Music is going. Alrighty. Let's have a look at what we're doing today. Alright, we're going to be working on the Villager Breeder. What's the Villager Breeder? The Villager Trading Hall a bit more, and maybe making a mob farm. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright, so once again, I am not on not enough sleep, which is probably going to be an entertaining stream. So hopefully you're here to enjoy it. Alright, we are listening to Too Hard to Die by Apollo Music, which will stop shortly. Alrighty, let's have a listen to Mud Puddle, and we'll grab the link and we'll do a little bit of self-promo. Hope everyone's doing well this morning. Or this afternoon, or whatever time of day it may be. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully the thumbnail is engaging enough for the algorithm on YouTube. And hopefully the interest is still there on Twitch. Alrighty, let's get a few bits and pieces going, and we'll see if we can get into some gameplay. Alrighty. Not sure there's a self-promo on that server, so I will leave that one. Alright, so we've got self-promo here. We'll pop it in there. Alrighty. And let's see. A couple more places. Alright. Are we in ads on Twitch yet? What's happening? Ads will be starting shortly on Twitch. And we'll keep going on YouTube. Alrighty, where's the toot your own horn? There we go. And let's see. A couple more places. Make sure I don't put it in the wrong channel and get myself banned. Alrighty. Alright, that was Mod Puddle. Alrighty. Music by Palo Music, of course. Couple more places and then we'll get into some gameplay. Alrighty. It's all the self-promo done. Are we back on YouTube? Are we back on Twitch, I should say? We are back on Twitch. Ads are over. Fantastic. Okay, so the music we're listening to at the moment is A Fine, the No Solos version, by Apollo Music. And we're going to get into some gameplay shortly. Alright. Are we showing up? We are showing up. Excellent. Alrighty. Dance in the morning away. Not sure if it's daylight or not. I'm going to be pleasantly surprised that it's daylight, or it's going to be a nasty surprise that it's dark when the dancing is done. Either way. Better switch to a weapon just in case. Looks like it's nighttime. I'm enjoying this too much. Alright, that's enough of that. Hello, I'm TechHead Fred, and this is my Skyflat Redux server. It is currently nighttime, so we're going to go to sleep before anything comes out that shouldn't. We have pretty much spawn-proofed the entire area, but just to be on the safe side, you never know. Let's make sure we've had a quick sleep and we close off the villager trading hall so that no stray mobs can get in. We don't want zombies that we haven't planned on. Alrighty. Let's close that off and have a quick sleep. It looks like it's nearly the full night time has gone past. Hi Rosalie, nice to see you. Alrighty. So today we are going to be trying to get some more villagers in here and building a mob farm. Also, we're going to be texturing this a bit by getting ourselves a bee farm together and getting some beeswax onto this. We're going to need a bit of beeswax. It's already waxed, but we're going to need to wax it in various states rather than leaving it all going the one shade of teal, I guess. Corrosion green, whatever. Oxidized green. All right, we have a couple of other things to do as well. Now, I believe we have a redeem that we didn't do for a name. That was while we were doing a Hightail stream. So let's have a quick look at that. Yes, we have a name of Horatio to add from DeFord Shark. So let's put that on another sign. We will not mark as complete yet. We'll mark it as complete once we've put it on a sign. So let's grab another sign. And Horatio. So we've done this one. No, we haven't done that one. We've got we've got another one for Defo. So all right. We need something, maybe blue, maybe green. Do we have any? I'm not sure if we have any sea pickles. So we've got Fregendary and Nuclear. Now we need another name tag, obviously. And you are a farmer. So we need to find a way to get you in here safely. And we might just grab one of these. Where do we want to put the farmer? Let's see. Oh, we already got one there. Okay. Well, in that case, this can go back. And we can look at getting the farmer into that spot. Now, what else do we have? Do we have any more villages that are currently not housed? Okay, so we've got you, and you are a toolsmith. Efficiency 3, unbreaking 3. Nice. So we could use that to make an efficiency 4 unbreaking silk touch. And efficiency, well, efficiency 5 mending. So we would need, what's the other one? Not silk touch. Fortune. So we need fortune as well. Okay. So we need to get you guys to continue breeding. But we also need to fill out the rest of this trading hall. And we need to have the breeder not so close to the iron farm, because it does generate random golems They break the iron farm sometimes. Speaking of broken iron farms, let's have a look. Does not appear to currently be broken. Awesome. Alright. Well, let's sell some iron to this guy. And by this guy, I mean not you. Alright, we have 17 now, which is good. Which means we can get another unbreaking axe. We can turn this into a better unbreaking one. We can turn it into unbreaking 2. Which we shall. Let's just put 2 of these back. Alright, so we get ourselves an unbreaking 2 axe out of this. So that costs 6. What if we do it this way? 4. We'll take the 4, thank you. Alright, so we have unbreaking 2 on our axe now. We just need to do that a couple more times. We'll have unbreaking 3. Alright. Now, villagers, breeder, we need to have you guys a bit further away, I think. Much as this house was working, it's not working with the iron farm there. Alright, let's see if we can get the boat to work on here. It did. Fantastic. That saved us a lot of trouble. Alright. Now the question is, do we want to airlift our villagers in, or do we want to have a breeder somewhere else in the area? I think a breeder somewhere else in the area might be the way to go. So maybe one of these houses could be repurposed. Maybe this one. Just not so close to the iron farm. All right, we have a lead, we have a lead. We need to have ourselves a little pillar over here. Perfect. Got us over the worst of it, and then the happy gas knocked us off. Fantastic. Can we get to that house? We can get to that house. Okay. Perfect. All right. It wasn't this one, it was that one. All right. There's a bed in here already, so let's sleep. Get the night time over with. And then we'll get some villagers in there and we'll break the other beds. All right. Do we have another boat? We don't have another boat. That's okay. We can make another one, surely. If not, we can just use one of the ones that's in there. Oh, we have plenty of iron left over. Let's go get some more trading happening. So 30 for that one, huh? Let's see what we can do. We'll purchase another one of these fine diamond axes. Thank you, good sir. All right, so we'll put this unbreaking one axe away, and we will look to upgrade that one. All right. Now, beds. She'll be back in a moment. Just keep that iron trade fresh. Awesome. Just what I want to hear. Okay, so second bed in here. Of course, we've got a fence in the middle here. But we want 2 more beds in the meantime. So let's go with 2 more beds. We'll find 2 more beds. Will we find another one over here, maybe? No, we would not, because we've already cleared it out. Like sensible people. All right. Not one in here either. And nothing in the chest. Cool. All right, let's just double check on beds in the general vicinity. If not, we'll go and shear a sheep. And of course it's raining. All right, let's go shear a sheep. We have 2 pale oak planks there, but we have no wool. What about in this one? Nope. And in this one? Nope. Okay. Shearing sheep time it is. Alright, that's 2 more beds worth of wood. Wool. 2 more beds worth of wool. Okay. Let's actually make the beds, that might help. We got 2 planks there. We got a bunch of the same wood here, so let's just grab like so. And we have an explanation for why the beds are white. They've been made out of white wood and white wool. Except, of course, that they're not entirely white, but that's okay. Let's go to the nearest crafting table to where we want to be. 2 beds, please. Thank you. Do we have a trapdoor with us? We do not. Let's grab a trapdoor. I'll come back and place that last one, but firstly we want to grab those 2 pumpkins. Alright. We'll get you inside in a moment. You hurt. You hurt a lot. Therefore, I shall make you hurt a lot. That's impeccable logic right there. Alright, slime's taken care of. And we are back. Okay. Speaking of, ads starting in a few minutes on Twitch. 5 minutes or so. We have bees, so we can continue going here. We just need to figure out what we're doing with the actual beehives. Also wanted to continue the copperification, if that's the right word, of the entire area. So we're going to look at trying to change the houses over. We're going to keep the rain because it will... Actually, it won't help, but we will sleep when we can. So we did need a fence, and we needed a trapdoor as well. That's right, that's what I came over for. So fences first. I'm sure we already had some of, but we'll make some more. It doesn't hurt. And a trapdoor so we can get out again. We could use the trapdoors that are on the other building, but we're going to make some more just because we can. Alrighty, hello Botrix. Hello Kofi Streambot. Thank you for your contribution there, Kofi Streambot. I am sure that everybody cares. Alright, it is in fact night time now, so hopefully we can get this guy to go inside at least. Break the other bed first. Might be an option. So thinking about it, we probably only need to make one bed, but always good to have spares. Let's pop that one down for now. And we'll make sure our bed is blocked off. Ah, that's what the trapdoors are for. So we don't have to destroy our own bed. There we go. We'll just close that for now. Did we? We did destroy the door. Okay. So we'll just pop the door back for now. Grab those trapdoors. I'll leave that path there so you can get to a bed. Perfect. All right, Sean has joined us. Welcome, Sean. Okay, I see Sean has joined us on YouTube as well. Good to see. Hello, hello. Hola. Alrighty. So we'll break that bed, and we'll break this bed, and that will force our villager to pathfind it to the other one. And probably try and pathfind to our bed. He has indeed. Okay. So now we need that boat. Did we pick the boat up? We did not. Okay, let's get him in a boat and get him over here. Sean's coming back with voice mod. Okay. Thank you. Now you're in the bed. Now you're in the boat. Get you in the bed. Alrighty. Alright, Sean is back. Okay, I may have to turn off the... I may have to turn off that little text thing that says whose people's are what's... Whose goods are what. Because we don't necessarily want to be giving away people's goods in the chat on stream. I have to hide that. Hey, where you going? Where you going? Get back here. I do have to break my bed after all. You've decided you want to be in my bed, which is not where you belong. Alright, I see Sean on the tracker. No beds left. You've got to pick one of those ones now. There's a bed right near you and you chose to pathfind back to the other bed, you horrible little man. If in fact that is your gender. But of course, villagers have no gender. Alrighty. So, nearest bed. Where could that be? Oh, it's in here. Oh my gosh, really? The nearest bed's in here. How about that? Well, that's a shame, isn't it? Oh wow, we've only got things that are annoying. I guess I'd go with tough. Alright. White bed. Okay, now we're going to have, instead of that trapdoor in there, we're going to have a fence, which we had. There we go. Now we need another trapdoor to get underneath. Interesting choice. Why do we do that? Oh, there we go, we can do that. Perfect. Okay. That should keep them in there, and we need to just figure out how to get them out again later. But that's a later problem. For now, we have to put our bed back. Hello, hello. Welcome. No mic. Is that me or you that's got no mic?
Hello.
Ah, now you have a mic. All right. So I'm just working on getting some villagers into a breeder. Am I muted? I was muted. There we go. Can you hear me now? All right. Just check that my mic is doing its thing. Where are we? Mods. Voice chat. Hello. Yes, it's working. All right. Can you hear me, Sean? Can Sean hear me? Hello, Sean. Can you hear me? I could hear you, but you couldn't hear me. Can you hear me now? Microphone working? Microphone working here? Yep. Okay, microphone's working on my end, but you don't seem to be able to hear me.
I can't hear you.
Yeah. Weird. What am I doing? I've forgotten how to use voice chat as well. Okay. Let me double check this. Do I have the wrong version on my own client? Are you able to hear me for a little bit? Okay, what about if I add some gain? Let's see. Options, controls, keybinds. What is conflicting with V? Version info? Huh. I need to just set the chat icons up. Alright, where are we? Mods. Voice chat. It's not the one I want. G for groups? G for groups isn't working either. Okay.
I can hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just can't see any of the microphone icons to see, or any of the chat icons for some reason. They're all turned off. I can't figure out how to turn them back on again.
H.
No, that's mini HUD. That would be why. Okay.
Shift H, then. Should work.
Voice chat. There we go. Yeah, okay, now that works. Thank you. It's been that long since I've used it. All right. So, I got my villagers into the breeder. Now I've got to figure out how to actually get them to breed and get them out again. So we had a iron farm down here, but the villagers were too close to it, and so it was occasionally spawning golems in weird places. Where have you got to?
Me?
Yeah. Can't see you on the locator bar for some reason.
The end.
Ah, you're in the end.
Trying to remember what I was working on. It's not working very well.
That's what happens. The server's gotten very quiet. So the aim obviously is to try and get people back on the server, and one of the things I'll be doing to do that is getting updated to 26.2.
Sulfur cubes? Question mark.
I don't know if we'll be able to get sulfur cubes on the server legitimately. We may have to find a way to have them spontaneously appear or something.
Ooh, fun.
We're gonna need to put the trapdoor in here instead.
Ooh, that's a lot of sugarcane. Oh no.
Your farm's been going overtime?
Yeah, like months overtime.
Months overtime? Yep.
It's probably full.
Actually, I think that's right. I think that was where I wanted the... Yeah, that looks right.
It's not full. Okay.
Alright, who have we got here? Zora! Hi, Zora! Playing Cobblemon during this and had a pendant that lasted 20 hours. After 20 hours, it spawns a legendary. It spawned in a wall and died in 2 seconds. Well, that'll teach you to have Cobblemon spawn in a wall, won't it? I don't know if that's actually any use. I probably want to drop food from above here. So, is that going to be enough space? We can make it enough space if we need to.
Oh, we have an iron farm. I also forgot about that.
What's that? You forgot about the iron farm?
There's an iron farm.
At spawn? Yeah.
It has 1 block of iron in it.
Yeah, it wasn't working very well. That's why I made my own. Alrighty. I got a couple of people on YouTube, a couple of the usual suspects, as it were. So we got you, Sean, and we got Zora, which is nice. Nice to have you back.
We had Zora.
Had Zora in chat. We may have lost Zora to Cobblemon. Which, from what I understand, it is not necessarily an uncommon thing. Cobblemon being pretty popular.
Working.
The iron farm's not working?
Forgot I made my own because the other one was also really bad.
Yeah. No offense to Soap for setting it up. It's just, for some reason, it... after one of the updates, it just stopped working, I think.
Probably just needs... Huh. Well, they're not supposed to spawn there. Could be why.
Yeah, I had to tweak the iron farm I was working on a little bit to make it do what I wanted it to do. Who stripped my bark on my tree? Rude.
Oh, that's why. She could spawn there.
Alright. we're going to plant a few more trees in these little spots here.
Should be working now.
Should be working?
Yeah.
The spawn one?
Mhm.
Nice. Hasn't been working in a while. I'll come back to spawn in a sec. I'll just drop off some stuff. That pillar looks new. I have 4 rockets. I think I'll go through the nether.
That's how I got down here.
Considering it's a little slower to go through the nether, but more efficient. Because it's really close between portals. Hello, hello.
Hello.
So I should probably look at doing something with these guys as well, considering that was one of the reasons for upgrading to the version we're on at the moment. And then I just proceed to do absolutely nothing with them. I think having a copper village populated by copper golems could be cool though. It's like, why do I hear a mob? And then it's like, oh yeah, mob farm behind me. Oh, somebody's actually been going through the junk. Was that you?
I think that was from a while ago.
Seen sometime in the last couple of weeks because it wasn't there before. It was all there before. So someone came on recently, obviously, and cleaned up a bit, but wasn't me. Might have been a couple of weeks ago when I was here on stream and someone else joined, or it might have been before that. But I'm sure I came to spawn last time and there was none of that tidiness. That's cool though. I don't remember the farm being, the villager breeder being quite this tidy either. Maybe I just didn't pay any attention to it.
I think that was from when I was moving villagers to the end. So I added the rails. If I remember.
I'm not sure. I'm going to conserve my rockets and have a look. Yeah, so it's still got the leaves on top. So maybe it's just that I didn't look at it from the side. I looked at it from above or something. I wonder if Apollo's ever going to continue.
After what?
I wonder if Apollo's ever going to continue this build over here. This is their claim, and they just claimed it and started building and then disappeared. Which is pretty much what they did on the first version of the server as well. They had a claim and then they claimed it and then they disappeared. Nope, that didn't work. That didn't work either.
I also seem to be missing a lot of dirt.
A lot of dirt.
Never mind, I found it.
You found it? Okay. Oh, did you notice there are glow squid in your little water patch now? This one just popped its tail out, popped its tentacles through.
Oh.
There's a mod that brings glow squid back. It doesn't require anything on your end. So, server-side mod to fix the sea level. So now I'm thinking it might be worthwhile having a recipe that goes the opposite direction, one that allows you to make regular ink from glow squid ink. I'm not quite sure how you do that, though. Maybe if you put glow squid ink into a furnace, you could char it or something.
Ooh.
Actually, that sounds like fun. I might do a data pack that does that. Or add it to the server data pack. It's the first time you've done anything with this property in ages. First time you've been on the server in a long time.
It has.
Alright. Looks like we just got one chat from Zora and that was it. Zora's just like dropping in to say, oh yeah, I'm playing Common 1 now. Pretty much.
This water's annoying.
Oh, I need to get some honeycomb while I'm here. And apparently eggs. Always eggs.
Where's this? I don't know why this is here. But we'll leave it there.
Always with the eggs, chickens. Alright, let's see. What was I doing again? Something. Oh yeah, bees. Actually, do have shears on me, that's handy. Nine honeycomb's going to be enough for starters, but I'm still going to need a bee farm over there as well. You're redecorating, are you? Oh, you cleaned up the water that's been there forever.
Yeah.
Do you need a wooden stair? You need to learn how to place a wooden stair. You got it. Anything exciting in the post office? Still not, the roof's still not finished, by the way. What is this, Hermitcraft? Nobody's got any mail. Oh, Orange has got an acacia sapling. Soap hasn't been on for long enough that they've got a dried ghast acacia sapling, birch sapling, and spruce. Everyone else has got no mail.
think I was gonna add a second story to this. That's might be
That's
why
your
that
that's your
hole is
excuse.
there. I don't know whose this is.
Good question. Does it not say? Is it
There
not
is no
claimed?
claim here. Nope.
Hmm. We did have someone join, but I can't remember who it was, and they haven't come back, obviously. All right. So, Kofi Streambot and Botrix, thank you for your comments. I know I'm talking to the bots, but, you know, got to talk to someone. All right. Other than Sean, who's here? I should set that up so that it's public as well.
The bee farm.
Yeah. Why are you turning my stairs around?
To make it look like the rest.
Then it would be like this.
Like what?
Like this.
Yeah,
Which is how they were.
Really?
Yeah. So what we need to do really is have stairs here and here and here. Like stairs along here to make it match. But people were having trouble with the claim and it was dropping them through the world, so... So were you able to open that?
I have plan bypass on,
Ah,
I believe.
yes, that's right. Because you're the mod.
Why is it so finicky?
How to fill up the chests again.
I feel like I remember us having an off switch for this. That could have been the other one.
I think the other one had an off switch. The off switch for this one is just don't be near it for a while. And everything that's not persistent will despawn.
Wood. I have no wood. Okay.
Have no wood. The axolotls are still there. Gotta do something with them. I think what I might do is I might do a giveaway for everybody who comes back to the server can have an axolotl or a pair of axolotls. No one will really care. Unless there's a way to turn axolotls into sulfur cubes with the update.
I believe the only reason they're in here is because we haven't got tropical fish.
Yes. I'm also thinking it
But
might be worthwhile, being that it's super flat, like having a server-side mod that lets us breed the axolotls with tropical fish that are not in buckets. So that's something I've always thought should be a thing anyway. I mean, they're just going to eat them. Why do they need to be alive?
That's true.
It would make it a lot easier to breed them on Superfight, that's for sure. Or Skyflat. The idea was I was going to build this big barrel here and put them in a barrel, but I lost interest. So we have a chicken in there instead. Just a single chicken. I think it'd be a fun project, putting the random chickens around spawn in the barrel over there. Or just slaughtering all the chickens and throwing eggs until we fill up the space. I think the reason for the water stream was so that people could get to that portal, assuming they don't have an elytra.
Yeah, I was gonna move it.
I mean, feel free to put something better in. Alright, speaking of which, I'm going to go back through the portal, see how my villages are going. So, I have been testing 26.2 on the backup copy of the server, the test copy, and it is working. All the mods seem to have updated. I just had a bit of trouble with migrating some of them because there were permissions issues with the new versions and backup files and things like that, apparently. But I'm thinking I'll probably change it over in the next couple of weeks, so I'll do an announcement on Discord and maybe look at what QOL mods we could add. Maybe things like potentially having axolotls be able to be bred with tropical fish, or having some sort of law-friendly way of getting sulfur cubes. And I do like the idea of being able to burn glow ink sacks to get regular ink. I think that makes sense. Law-wise, you could smelt them. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't think it's a bad idea.
Yeah, you're also not saying you think it's a good idea.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
To have it that way.
It's a pretty simple data pack as well, so probably worthwhile looking at.
Do you have any powdered snow?
Any powered snow? No, but I might have some powdered snow. Might have some powdered snow.
I don't know if I have any.
That's something we can't actually make more of. We have to get it from trial chambers. Then we see people just flooding the powdered snow to get rid of it. I'm like, no, pick it up in buckets. You can't get that stuff.
That's what I did on Flatnet.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
I think it's still called that, yeah. I don't believe it's changed name. I do not have any powdered snow. I think I intended to get some. I think I intended to get some and then never went looking for it.
Is the right way?
I got packed ice.
I got some of that as well. So
I've been playing a modded pack. It was basically just a sandbox sort of pack. Don't know if you've heard of Kim and Jax, but a Kiwi streamer that mostly does things on Twitch. And she was doing a challenge called the Badlands, which is basically 1.20.1 with a bunch of interesting mods, and it was a Badlands only biome challenge. It was a lot of fun. So I was playing through it myself and really enjoyed it. And then I thought, you know, I was thinking about doing a challenge that, in fact, since I'm mentioning Kim and Jax, I'll just do a shout out on Twitch. Shout out Kim and Jax. See if that works. There we go. I don't know how many people are watching, and most of them who'd be interested are probably already watching Kim and Jax. But anyway, so there's a Badlands pack that she'd made just for basically she got a bit of burnout and wanted to try something different. Been playing lots of grindy modded packs and that sort of thing. And this one was basically just a one that they could do. They could have a bit of fun with stream and that sort of thing. And it's got CCI in it, but they weren't using CCI. CCI was just there, but it has lucky blocks as well. So lucky blocks from subs and donations and stuff, subs and bits and things like that. And so, although it was a limited world, you could get some really crazy stuff from the lucky blocks. And also, it had things like Alex's mobs. And so, in the Badlands, you had kangaroos and emus running around. But normal mob spawning was turned off, so the only enemies you'd get is zombie villagers. But then there
Yeah.
were horror mods like Siren Head and the Knocker and, and things like that. So, and limited lives just to add to the fun. So I was playing it myself. I played through it, really enjoyed it, and then I was like, "Hey, I was thinking about doing a cold start run, and enjoying the enjoying vanilla Minecraft with cold biomes and deliberately and that sort of thing." And I was like, "What if I tried this pack but in a cold biome?" And it turned out that Kim and Jax was thinking about doing exactly the same thing when she first came up with the mod pack. So she now done another one called the Frostlands. And I've been playing through my own version of that without waiting for the official release, and I've had a lot of fun with it. But that's what I've been doing instead of making content. I've been streaming and I've been playing lots of Minecraft, which is fun.
I've been playing Vault Hunters
Yeah,
since they came out with like the remastered version.
yeah, a lot of people are playing Vault Hunters. Now I was going to make a dispenser. Start dispensing food on these guys. And then figure out how to get the babies out after that. I mean, one way is to just leave the door as it is and not have... maybe have a place... Have another place for the babies to go. I need to make sure I've actually got 4 villagers in there first. And have the babies able to get out, but the villagers not. And have a place to trap the babies. Sounds... without the context of Minecraft, it just sounds really bad. I mean, even with the context of Minecraft, it still sounds pretty bad. Just force the villagers to breed and steal their children. Why do we tolerate these atrocities just because it's in Minecraft? Okay, let's see. So I was going to make a dispenser, that's right. Which means I could probably, instead of making a bow, just go back to spawn and grab one. But that'd be really lazy considering I have the ingredients to make a bow right here. Although string is a bit of a premium. I do have a spider farm, a spider spawner not too far away. I could probably make a spider farm. But spawner-based spider farms are a little bit slow, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Spawner-based farms in general are a little bit slow. Better off to have...
Should I make this class for an elevator?
What color do you want it to be?
I don't know.
Okay, I think I was going to go with... I'm just trying to remember what the levels of weatheredness I was going to... Weathering? The levels of weathering I was going to go with were on this villager trading hall as well. Because it kind of looks a bit like a shipping container at the moment.
It does.
Which is
Now
not...
that you say that.
It's not that it wasn't the plan to do that, it's just... It wasn't not the plan either. So I'm just going to unweather at one level and then put beeswax on it. So I need 2 more. One for that one. And one for that one that I didn't get. I'll come back to spawn in a sec.
Oh, I found a bunch of string.
Found a bunch of string?
At that Flushing mob farm.
The Flushing Mob
That's
Farm.
long.
Yep. The one that's near spawn. I've got string. It's just I had to make some space for it. I don't have a huge amount. I just have enough. Actually, because it is at a premium, I might actually go and grab a bow from spawn. There should be plenty in the furnace set up there. And I can afford the rockets if I go pick up some gunpowder. In fact, I think I've got gunpowder here already.
You have item scroller? No, I don't.
There we go. That's plenty of rockets for now. 40 will do me for a little bit. I think it's funny when people make like a stack of rockets and they're like, that's more rockets than I'll ever need. Clearly they don't play on worlds like this. So whose farm was that anyway?
The mob farm?
Yeah.
I think Electros.
So I don't think I ever asked for or was given permission for access to it.
I think it's not claimed.
Oh, okay. Oh, Wandering Trader.
Ooh.
Everything but tropical fish. And by everything, I mean everything useless. Things already got.
Everything
Pods
that
up.
we have already.
Open eye blossoms are probably the rarest thing that he's got at the moment.
Yeah, those aren't renewable.
Yeah. They're not particularly useful either. I would have really liked it. I guess. I would have really liked it if they didn't change their minds at the last minute on having resin available from the Wandering Trader. Because then we could have actually had freakings in limited worlds. But again, I guess they figure anybody who's doing that sort of thing is going to just use a data pack for it.
Yeah.
Which we could do, but it
doesn't have a need for it.
Or doesn't have a need for it, or doesn't care. So Fish actually has been on the server and just made a temporary base with a sign that says Fish's temp base, best I can do. I am thinking that maybe Skyflat's run its course, as all the OGs are no longer interested in. Nobody new seems to be interested anymore. So it's not the appeal that it once had of, hey, you can come join my server that's interesting and unusual.
Yeah. But there's definitely still like a little bit to it.
Yeah. I'm sure it's still got some life to it. It's just how I go about doing it. I think if I had stuck to the original plan of 500, once I reached 500 subs, letting everyone on the Discord on, that might have worked well. But I don't know. It just didn't seem quite right at the time. Didn't seem like the community vibe was right. Probably the community's still a bit too small for that to be an incentive.
Yeah.
Also doesn't help that I've been finding things to do other than edit content for YouTube and build my subscriber count on that side. Twitch is going well though. I'm at like 130 followers now. 134.
Dang.
I mean, it's not huge, but it's I'm not making huge efforts either, so. I guess I'm meeting lots of people on Twitch because I'm starting to watch more Twitch and less YouTube. I blame the slop.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of that.
I already had dispensers. I'm right near a trial chamber. Of course I already had dispensers. I just needed to look in one of the trial chamber loot boxes. I mean, realistically, it could be a dropper. All it's doing is dropping food on them anyway. Okay, let's put a hay bale up there for now.
I definitely think a modded-ish server would be nice.
A modded-ish server. I mean, there's the Ethereal Airship server, but again, that's not got the appeal that it should. Unfortunately, there's just not enough development happening, and then Create Aero came along, but Create Aero is losing interest rapidly as well because it just doesn't have the intuitiveness to it that that Eureka and VS had. And of course, because Eureka and VS aren't new, everyone's like, oh, why would we want to have old mods? But I do have some ideas for updates for the pack as well, so might look into that. Alright, so we've got a dispenser in there. Now we need a way to... Oh, just a button, I guess. Or redstone. A way to fill it would be good, though. Trying to make it as... normal village looking as possible, I guess. So it doesn't look too out of place. It just looks like a normal village house, but with a dispenser on top that becomes a breeder. Bread. Let's see if this works. Throw 24 bread and a button in there. Or 24 bread in there and then a button on top.
Spawn is really laggy for some reason.
What's that? Spiders?
Spiders?
What did you say?
Spawn is really laggy.
Oh, spawn is really laggy. I thought you said something else. Spiders. Might be really laggy because there's a bunch of mobs in the mob farm.
Could be.
We could put some lighting in there that turns on and off. Might be the way to do it. I think that was what we did with the first one. Yeah, there was a mob switch in the first one. Well, not a mob switch, but a mob farm switch in the first one. Not sure that a button is the most efficient way to do this. Maybe a button that triggers a series of redstone pulses that spits out a bunch of bread might be a better way to do it.
been a while since I played vanilla Minecraft.
Yeah. It's been that way for a few people, I think. Even though Minecraft is trying desperately to appeal to more people.
Mhm.
It's like, yeah, but people that enjoy that sort of stuff are already playing modded. Oh, that might actually be the way to do it. Just looking at the... And if I put the door... I can't put the door there because it's a stair. I don't understand why you can't place doors on the high side of a stair. You should be able to. It's not like they're in the middle of the block. If they're in the middle of the block, then... Yeah. They'd actually work better for a lot of things. I think that's something Hightail does well. Is doors are actually in the middle of the block rather than on the front or the back. Do you have enough yet? Are you going to breed? All right. Well, it's 24 breed between the two of them, so there should be enough for them to breed when they wake up. But I probably need to place a bunch of beds for it to register as there being enough beds in a village. So we've got 4 in there. We've got 1 here. How many villages have we got? And we got 3 more villages. So oh, we got 3 in there as well because we've got the 3 villages in there. That's fine. We'll stop on whatever multiple of 3 we end up on. 9, there we go, so 3 more beds. That's perfect actually, because we just need lots of logs into planks to make the beds. How are we doing for time? Are we going for a little under 2 hours? Hour and a half? So we're about halfway through. Oh, look at that. We've got enough already. Let's make 3 more beds then. Hopefully that's enough to trigger the villagers to breed. Put them in the nearby houses. Did not intend to do that, but that'll work. I'll reset my spawn point elsewhere. Bit of lag, obviously, double clicking. Okay, we got a bubba. Cool. Now I just got to figure out how to get it out. How do we get them out? Oh, we need the first couple to stay in there anyway. Alright, I think we had the villager breeder on the old one. I might have to go and grab the Lightmatic for that. Have a look at how the villager breeder worked on the old one. Oh, we could go look at the one at spawn. One at spawn is a farm-based one, though. We'll figure it out. We can get some more villagers in this way anyway. Meanwhile, we'll put some more food in there. Maybe we should have a villager-based farm as well. That could help things. Help things along. Heading out. Might pop back on later if I'm still streaming. No worries. I'll be going for about another hour and a half, so potentially. We'll see. Will Sean be back before the end of stream is the question now. What do you think, chat? If I had one, that's alright. I don't really mind. Got nobody on YouTube and just myself on Twitch by the look of it. That's fun. I can still trade with them. That's funny. In fact, we could probably still trade them through here. Yeah. Well, that means it's probably worthwhile replacing one of the blocks in the wall with the relevant trading station. Oh, there we go. One more bread. Probably make a crafter and just put wheat in one end and have villagers come out the other. Ah, he came down. Perfect. So if you go off to find another bed, that will work really well. That'll pull you out automatically. We need a way of putting you back in just in case, though. Oh, that got you out. Cool. Well, that'll work for now. We'll just go along the path until we run out of path to go across. Grab a lead and pull ourselves up. Like there. Okay, lead. Somehow you managed to get caught underneath, even though you shouldn't be able to. Makes no sense to me, but whatevs. Hey, it worked. Oh, we can just... Okay, we can keep him in with some stairs, potentially. That's alright, we'll leave it for the moment. We'll go sleep. We got a villager where we want them, so... Let's go check on the others, see if we got any more growing yet. Any more breeding yet. None yet. That's fine. Do we see particles? What's going on? What's going on? Can't see. Let me see. I'll give another 3. Maybe they're not quite in the mood yet. More bread, right? I saw hearts. There we go. Another one. Alright, cool. So now we put another bed down. I say we put another one in here. Alright. We could just go carrots as well. We don't have to worry about bread, but bread just seems right for some reason. We can always go carrots. Wait, that's not where that goes. Carrots are probably the most efficient to get the least At least waste from them. The only thing you get from a carrot farm is carrots. You don't get like rotten carrots or poisonous carrots or too many carrot seeds. You just get carrots. Which is fine, that's the way it should be. What happens if you throw this egg? Do we get a chicken? No random chicken today. Okay. And we'll try and get that villager out there. Is that falling down the bottom? Yep, they've fallen down the bottom. Perfect. We'll get another boat happening. I just gently shove you out into a boat. No. I don't like being shoved by random strangers. What are you doing to me? Okay. We'll leave you be. Hopefully you'll run out. We'll see. Alright, back to spawn. I get some more beeswax. Alright. You still here? Indeed. No chicken for that one. guess we want to make sure we've got some more bees in here as well. Flowers. Need more flowers. Oh, yeah, look at that. We've got 50 poppies in there. Alrighty. How are we doing time-wise? Nearly at the 2-hour mark. We'll go for 3 hours. And then we'll wrap things up. Maybe we'll get a few people watching by the end. No bees, no bees, no bees, no bees. That's not true. You tell there are 3 bees in the hive when we harvested. That's nighttime. Okay. Well, we got 1 extra bee done. Let's put a stack of carrots in the breeder. All right. Did he find a bed? I think he found a bed in here. That's fine. That's good, actually. That means that we can get 4 villagers in there. We can hopefully breed better. And we can reset our spawn. He's grown up. Cool. That's good timing. Straight in. That's what we want. And in our farmer. Awesome. All right. So now we need another one of those. And it was slabs, if I remember correctly. So they didn't get So I didn't get damaged. Yeah, slabs. Cool. Alright, well that's 4 of the villages in. Obviously we're going to make more modules. Oh, hi. So we got 2 more here. We got a total of 12 villages in here. Which should be enough for a basic trading hall. Can obviously make more, but it's a good start. Could we go for this direction, maybe? That might work better. Alright. Well, a bit more personality to it. It's good. Alright, let's sleep. See if we can get rid of this rain. I can't sleep. It's daytime. Alright. Well, I guess we can't. No, we can try and breed more villages at least. See if we can get more bees. Bees don't like the rain though. But it's not raining where they are, so maybe that won't matter. Lever. Lever be the way to go. Because every time I toggle it, it should work. Ah! Villager got out. That's fine. We'll grab you in a boat. So if we break that bed, and we're forced to go do something else, right? Go play outside in the rain. How did you not end up in the boat? Not quick enough. Got you in the boat. Haha. Alrighty, let's go around this way and see if we can get the boat where we want it. Hey, that worked well. So you come down and tease me, and then you're not down here when I need you. Come on. It's working, but it's slow. There we go. Did we lose the? We lost the boat. Lost the lead. Try again. Nope. For some reason, you're getting stuck. Ouch. Did that work this time? No. Keeps not working. Why is it not working? Where did the lead go this time? Did we lose the lead this time? That's kind of annoying. Or did the lead go up the top? What happened with the lead? What's going on with the lead? We lost the lead. Alright. We'll try again. Next lead, please. Oh, that's better. The rain stopped. Okay. I guess we need to make another lead. Making leads. Who does that? Oh, is it 5-string now? I think it's 5-string now. I've been playing older versions for too long. Yeah, it's 5-string. Okay. It'll work from here, maybe. Let's see. You don't want to let me on, do you? That sounded like lead breaking again. Why does the lead keep breaking? It worked once and won't work again. Alright, let's just try a pillar, see if it works with a pillar. Ouch. Well, it was working. But then we got depillared by the ghast of all things. There we go. That works better than using the ghast. So, Maybe some ladders will be the way to go. Let's make ourselves a little way to get up. Perfect. You're in place, but you don't have a workstation yet, so let's fix that. But you're in place, ready for a workstation. Cool. So I think probably go with a Fletcher there. Already got a fisherman, so we need a barrel. Where's our workstation gone? Let's pop this one back. Let's see. I'm sure we had one before, but we'll just make one. If we find the other one, we'll place it in there. Toolsmith. Toolsmith. There we go. And yeah, we'll go with a. Actually, no, we will go with the Fletcher. We'll stick with the string stuff on this side. Get a toolsmith over that side. So we need some flint for a Fletcher. Do we have flint? Let's see if we can find some flint. Does it in one rocket. Nice. Okay. Still here? Haven't you gone home yet? Haven't you got a home to go to? And it's night time again. Of course it is. Okay, well, we've got gravel there. Let's go see if we can get some gravel. Nobody's left any gravel in these chests. Let's check the other ones. Nothing in those chests. We don't even, oh, we do have torches. Okay, cool. We'll carry a torch. Let's see if there's any gravel around. Nothing obvious. What about over this way? Nope. Nobody's really done much in the nether. It's the problem with the nether roof. Nobody really does much in the nether. Hey Joshua, good to see you. I just went into the nether to have a quick look for some gravel and, oh gosh. And apparently to fall down. Yeah, to have a quick look for some gravel. But yeah, nice to see you. Why do I keep falling every time I look at chat? That's kind of annoying. Always good to see you, Joshua. Alright, well we don't seem to have any real reason to be here at the moment, unless I can find some gravel. Guess I could have a look in the... Is there a trading farm in the gold farm? That's a good question. Let's have a look. I don't think there's a trading station in the gold farm. Just a gold farm. Hey, clutch the ladder. That was pretty good. And getting into Greg Tech. New Horizons. Yeah, I remember you mentioned that. Ah, gravel. But there's none here. I guess we need to trigger the gold farm to get things happening. One of the recent betas. It's been interesting, not necessarily a multiplayer-friendly experience, though. Yeah, I'd agree. Alright, so I think we need to figure out how to get the gold farm working. And the associated stuff that it gives us, because I want gravel. Ouch. It wasn't too bad a landing. Alright, so there's piglins. So is there something we should be doing here? Ah, yes. I see. Looks like maybe we should be doing something on there. So this looks like a spot we could be doing things from, potentially. Uh-huh, there's a... Okay, there's a... I think this is how it works. Technically streamable. Voice throws if you're a player with a left-hand dominant. Yep. It's just to confuse people. I think this is just entity cramming now. How did you get there? You shouldn't be able to get there. Engagement farming. Who's engagement farming? Am I meant to be in there? I don't know. I don't know how this farm works. I'm assuming that's what it's meant to do. I don't know how it works. Can they get to me down here? I hope not. Oh, there we go. We got gravel. That should be enough to get some flint anyway. Well, that's one way to get rid of them. Well, I got gravel. No idea if that was what was meant to happen, but I got gravel. A bunch of XP and random piglin drops. Oh, that's fun. Alright, well, at least I got the gravel. That was what I wanted. I just wanted to get some flint. But apparently I can get a bunch of gold here as well. I'll throw the eggs and maybe have some nether chickens. $44. One more. There we go. 46 now. Can we go for 54? Maybe not. We'll get rid of the beetroot. We don't need that. And that'll do us, I think. Got a bit of bonus gold. Don't know if that's how the farm was meant to be used, but we seem to have got some gravel from it, so that's the main thing. Also, it's a really conveniently placed for our village. All right. We do have a shovel. And it's got silk touch. Alright, we want a non-silk touch shovel then. I guess we'll use some of this iron for a non-silk touch shovel. There we go, we've got some flint. Did we get 2 flint or just 1? Just 1 by the look of it. Alright. Oh, there's 2. Perfect. Alright, fletching table, here we come. So you're a fletcher, and you can be a fisher. We just got to grab your workstation. I'll put the rest of the gravel away. Where should the gravel go? Out here, maybe, in the random chest. All right. Well, we're 2 hours, nearly 2 hours and 40 in, so we'll probably wrap things up soon. It's been nice to see you, though, Joshua, and it's been nice to see a couple of people I don't see as regularly. So we have 2 boats now. Okay. Alrighty. Don't know why I made that many slabs. I only need 1 lot of slabs. One barrel. So if we break the other barrel, you'll still have a workstation. Let's throw a few things in there for the moment. Throw some iron in there. Some wheat. What are your trades, farmer? Selling bread, buying beetroot. I think not. We'll wait for you to recycle your trades. Night vision. Whole 2 seconds of night vision. Four seconds maybe, but not enough for it to be worthwhile. So I was mentioning to Sean earlier that I've been playing a bit of modded myself lately. Doing a playthrough of Kim and Jax's Badlands pack, which Kim and Jax made when they wanted to break from the grindy, all the mods type packs. They're just getting a bit burnt out with regular modded. They wanted something a bit more, what's the word? Not vanilla, but sandbox. A bit more sandbox and relaxed. And by relaxed, they had a bunch of horror mods in there as well, like Siren Head and the Knocker and I can't remember, Thalassophobia, and some of the other mods add things like spelunkery. Normal mod spawns were turned off, so it was just zombie villagers spawning, and it was a single biome Badlands. I also tried the same pack, but with a single biome snowy villages, and just tweaked things a little bit so that all we had spawning was, well, we didn't have strays spawning, and also got rid of natural village generation. I found that a lot of fun, but I've just played through for 100 days. I just got the 100-day mark yesterday. Not doing it as content, just doing it for fun. There's also got lucky blocks, so you can get some random things. And Alex's mobs adds a bunch of strange stuff. It's yeah, it's kind of fun. All right, let's get the last of this stuff cleaned up. If we break this one, we should get our villager to cycle trades. They might have already bought whatever they're selling, but we'll have a look. Yeah, we made them a fisherman already. That's right. So we locked in the string and the fish trades. Although the fish is a fish cooking trade. But we've at least changed their assigned workstation. And this should stop the iron farm from locking up as well. Alright, we'll go check on the breeder in a moment. See if there's any more baby villagers wandering around. Just the two in there. All right, we'll put put a lever on top instead of a button so we can just toggle it back and forth. And the other option would be a pressure plate on top and we can just jump on it. That could be fun too. We'll go the lever for now. Yeah, we got the hearts going. Cool. And we got the baby. So we got the glass pane trade and the paper trade from you. Ah, you're turning gravel into flint for us. Actually, that could be handy. If I'd realised that, I would have just gone to you with the gravel. You got the paper trade too? You got the paper trade, but not the glass trade, so you might need another librarian, but you do have the name tag trade. Not that that's going to be particularly useful when we update. Okay, that actually looks a bit better because we do have beetroot and we do have wheat, so let's lock that in. We'll make some better farms, but we'll get the wheat one going. Was it 10? Or was it 20? 20 and 15 beetroot. Okay. Should have thrown away the beetroot. Carrot trade would be better. Carrot and potato would be what we really want, ideally. We could just wait. Or wheat and carrot. Carrot and potato would be best. We're getting there. We've got the breeder, got the trading hall half full. If it's not big enough, we can always build more. Add more. Haven't re-rolled yet. Okay. Well, if we get 20 wheat before you re-roll. I mean, we could just go and break a hay bale and lock it in, but I'm not sure I want to. All right, let's see. You haven't dropped through? Yes, you have. You're over here. All right, if you drop through, we can place you. We get 2 boats. Maybe one of them will work. One there. And one here. And hopefully you'll end up in one of them. So if we break this boat, this bed, what happens? Do you get annoyed? Do you run away and look for another bed? You do, and you end up not in either of those boats somehow. That's good though if you're wandering off to a bed that's in here. Because you can put a boat there. Now what are you going to do? How are you going to avoid that one? Like that, apparently. Ah, but now you're in it. Perfect. Slow going. Hey, Buff Lightyear, good to see you. Have I been playing any Skyblock servers? This one is a Skyflat server, so kind of Skyblock-ish. It's super flat, but Skyblock. It's the best way to describe it. Did we not get seeds for that? That's kind of annoying. We should have got seeds back for that. Maybe they fell through. Yeah, we'll just grab the seeds from it. Plant another one. Yes, Buff Lightyear, I'm about to wrap up, but I've been playing on this server, which is the Skyflat SMP, which is a server that I've put together. And it's a mostly vanilla server that uses a Skyblock style generation, but it's also basically uses superflat, but we get just the structures. Give you a bit of an idea. This is what it looks like. What would define a good Skyblock server? You're currently developing on a server. You've spent countless hours of development through the years trying to gather ideas and bring them to life. It depends. Are we talking modded or vanilla? This is mostly vanilla, but it's got server-side mods. And where did I leave the leads? So I'm just trying to get this villager in a boat into this little trading hall here. Plugins, so modded. So I'm not using plugins. I'm using server-side mods with Fabric. So it has, to give you an idea of what it has a claim mod. So this whole area is claimed, which you'll be able to see if I grab a golden hoe, which I may or may not have. Here we go. Or a bone. A bone will show me the claims, but this will show me the claim as well because it's my claim. So as you can see, it tells me how many claim blocks I've got, how many I've used, and these gold blocks here are the border of my claim. So this is Flan, which is available as a mod on Fabric and I believe on NeoForge, and I'm not sure if there are ports of it to other modding platforms, but it's a Fabric mod. So also got some server-side mods, one that brings the sea level back to where it should be so that we can still get glow squid, which is kind of fun because we've got a bit of a glow squid farm happening down there. Actually got a proper farm over this way, but we've got glow squid just spawning in the water. And yeah, it's a void world, but it's just structures. Developing on Purpa, okay. Trying to maximize TPS as much as possible. The concept I'm doing seems cool. Yeah, so I was on a server that I was helping moderate a server that and well, theoretically I was an admin on the server, but let's not go there. Long story. So I was on a server that was Purpa based. It was Superflat based, and basically it was Superflat themed, and it was based on Purpa, but it broke too many of the mechanics that were needed for Superflat to work properly. So I was always adamant that we should look into running a Fabric server instead. But I lost that battle. So I decided I'd try my own, because I like Skyflat rather than Superflat. I decided I'd try my own take on it and make a server. So the server to make the Skyflat world was created in 1.17 because it allowed us to get all the structures, and it was just a layer of sand, three layers of air. In fact, I've got a bot answer that'll explain how that works. Let's have a look. If I go into the chat and I put in Skyflat. Hello, Akasha. Zora is not around at the moment, but did that actually work? No, I didn't do Skyflat, I did Skylat. So Skyflat. Should give a brief explanation. There we go. And then Skyflat 2. And then Skyflat 3. Did I do Skyflat 3? No, I didn't do Skyflat 3. Skyflat 3. Alrighty. Yes, Superflat Skyblock, which is basically what I'm doing. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've been doing it for a while. The original concept was from a few years ago. Obviously, when 1.17 was the main version. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. We may have lost another lead here, but we're going to just try and get this guy on the roof. going to do that with blocks because I tried using the gas and it just doesn't want to work. So once I get him on the roof, we'll drop him through a hole in the roof and into a little workstation. Perfect. That'll work. We'll get this side done at least, and then we'll wrap up stream, I think, because we're just going to hit the 3-hour mark. $4.99 is clearly a better number than 500. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. This is something I've been doing for a couple of years, but this is the second iteration of the server. Basically, I wanted to get everything running on 1.21.11, and we'd been on the server for a while by then, so I was like, you know what, let's do a new world. So I started again from 1.17 and then ported the world across to a 1.21.11 server. I think it was, actually might have been 1.21.10 first. I might have gone straight to 1.21.11. I can't remember exactly. There we go. Now he can get out, so we're going to just block him in. Yep. Forgot to do that first. So normally I wait for them to grow up, but we'll just get him back in a boat. Where'd he go? There we go. I'll wait for him to grow up, and we'll place him again. I think we lost the lead again. No, we got one lead left. Okay. So what I should do here is actually use some ladders. But I'm just going to go with more blocks. I will put some ladders in eventually. There we go. That was quick and easy. All right, we'll leave him there. Ready to go when he grows up. We'll come back and finish this off after stream. When he's grown up, we'll just place him in there. Now the happy ghast wants to come down low. You never want to come down low. Make it really hard for me to place the villagers because you don't want to come down low. Then I get a villager in position and you want to come down low and be on top of the villager. All in the villager's face. Thanks. Thanks, happy ghast. Let's have a look at where we are. So that is pretty much perfect. We're just going to scooch forward a little bit. And now, yeah, the villager is right over the hole. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to just take this out. Just check if we've got another baby villager yet. And if we do, we'll get them in a boat as well. But that's one side of the trading hall done. All right. So yeah, I play on this server every 2 weeks, Barflight, and on the every second week, every other week that is, I play on another server that's a modded server. It's a airships world that is on floating islands. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, if you're interested in modded gameplay as well, you might want to come by and have a look next weekend. That there Jack Black's the Minecraft movie game. Well, it's not the Minecraft movie. It was a Minecraft movie. Remember? They were very specific about that in the marketing. All right. How many carrots have we got left in here? Plenty. Time to drop some carrots on the villagers and get them to make another baby. They're asleep, though. All right. On that note, we'll probably go to sleep too. I'd love to see you, Akasha. Now we did have, since you're here, actually, we did have a name tag for a glow squid. Now we just got to figure out how to name tag a glow squid and not have it die. So, because obviously glow squid are spawning, but they're also drowning. There's one. Maybe we can make a little pool for it down there. Let's make a little pool quickly and see if we can name tag a glow squid. Plenty of them spawning, not so many of them surviving. Like that one there, not surviving. Oh, we got bees down here too. Forgot about that. Should do something about the bees. So I think what we need to do is get a little pool out there. So we'll get some more. Aha. We're right next to a water stream now. So if we can make a little pool here, we can catch some glow squid, and one of those glow squid can be named Nugula. Okay. Alright, so we're going to make sure we have torches down here so things don't spawn. Except maybe slimes. So yeah, we'll get this this one over and done with because it's been sitting in the queue for a while to finish off. We've got spruce planks too. We'll clean it up later on, but we just want to make a little catching platform that actually has water in it. So they can land and be safe, instead of landing and dying, which is what they're doing at the moment. I mean, essentially what we're doing is making another glow squid farm here, but one that hopefully catches them rather than killing them. So what I'd like to do here is come back with a little bit more wood. Doesn't really matter what type, and we're just going to turn this into a water pool, basically. Ah, Origami Tiger's giving me a shout out. Thank you, Origami Tiger. I wonder if that means there's an incoming raid if I haven't turned raids off yet, which I don't know how to turn raids off while I'm using the app I'm using. So we may have a raid shortly. We'll see. Thank you for the shout out, Origami Tiger. Okay, so he's grown up, which is cool. So we can drop him in now. And let's grab all these strip spruce logs. Will turn into spruce, and we'll go finish off that little farm. Fun raid. Don't know if we've got a raid happening or not, but Ori's giving me a shout out, so I appreciate the shout out. All right, let's get into this area here. That was a bad idea. I forgot to light it up so that they couldn't stick around or spawn there in the first place. Oh no is right. Huh. That's not what I expected. That's fine. Alright. Just on the very edge. Perfect. Okay, now we'll have a few of these golden carrots. Have we accidentally got a creeper farm down here? We have got a creeper farm down here. I forgot about that. Okay, do we have arrows? We do. And we have a bow that can take care of that lot. Oh, thunderstorm, fun. Okay, we need to be somewhere better than that. creeper tried to swim up to us. I think we've taken care of the mess now. Pretty much. Okay. So, let's just take care of the light situation while we're here. Get that out of the hotbar. Alrighty. And now we should be able to turn this into a wet area. There we go. And now, hopefully, they shouldn't die when they land. Yes! We have live squid. Cool. So now... there we go. There you go. We did the named glow squid. Hopefully it doesn't fall down and die. Don't know where it's gone. It's disappeared already. Ah, there we go. There's Nugula. So we're going to tie Nugula to a fence. Try and keep it... nope, Nugula just died. This is the problem. This is the problem with squid. We did it, but it died. So let's put that one on a lead. And we'll get another name tag and call that one Nugula. We can always try again. We have living squiddies. But that one on the lead we'll name Nugula, and we'll see if we can just get some proper water sources down here. And then we'll get out of here. And we'll deal with the bees next time. I think next time should be a bee hive making stream. Alright, so we need about 20 for a name tag. Or we can just wait till we update to 1 point. Oh, wait till we update to 26.2, which we'll be doing shortly. Apiary stream, that's right. We'll do that next time. Oh, we got potatoes as a crop this time. Potatoes and wheat is perfect because they're actually ones that we get lots of. Let's lock that in. $20 is a good price too. 26? 20 wheat. Okay. That's fine. 26 is alright for potatoes. We get lots of potatoes. Lock that in so you have potatoes and wheat, which is a good combination. And you've just stolen our potatoes because I forgot. Oh well, I'll go get more. Alright. Did I drop the wheat in excitement as well, or did I? No, I put the wheat away at least. Okay. So let's get some wheat as well. Ugh, 1 wheat short. Typical. All right. Well, technically we did the redeem, but we lost the named squid straight away, and we're 10 short of another name tag. So I think we might wait till next time. In 2 weeks' time, we should be able to get name tags by crafting them. So we will do that. I did want to finish up, and it is. Let's see. It is now 3 hours and 20 minutes in, and I usually finish up at the 3-hour mark. So let's have a quick sleep if we can, if this is a thunderstorm, which it is not. All right, on that note, we will do a very quick grab some water and make that into a pool down the bottom. We've got a bone, that'll work. Okay. Down to the squid pool. And we've lost the squid on a lead, so yes. I'm a squid on a leash. Okay. I think what we're going to have to do is make a see-through tank. And get a squid tethered to a lead so it can't drown itself, basically. Alright, can we? No, we can't. Okay. What about if we do this? And now if we bone meal that, we should be able to turn this into an actual pool. Okay. While we're here, let's put a bit more of that down. And that's a good finish for the stream, I think. We'll come back to it, but there's our little squid pool. Yep, I put it on a sign so I wouldn't forget. So we'll have to get another name tag for Nugula, and We got a Fregendary horse, I think. No, we didn't name it Fregendary yet, so we do have that one. Let's get that out of the way. So that one is done. So we can now go for a white dye to finish that one off. So let's get that done, and then we'll really finish upstream. And we'll come back for the carrots. Done. Okay, so we've got that one to redo, but we'll do that one later. And we've got one more to write up, but we'll do that between streams. All right. It is night time. It is raining. Let's sleep, get rid of the rain, and then we'll wrap up as well. Okay. Thanks for watching. It's been a great stream. We're going to get ourselves into outro mode. And Origami Tiger's still going, so we might actually raid out to Origami Tiger on the Twitch side if we've got enough people watching. Looks like we do not. That's okay. I'll go say hi to Ori anyway. So I will, in fact, return the shout out to Origami Tiger. So give me a moment for that one on the Twitch side. All right. But I won't actually raid out today. We will instead have a quick outro, and we'll go say hello to Origami Tiger myself manually. So, hit my outro music, Cobblestone Generator. I'll say a big thank you to my continuing paid patrons, Fantastic Soap, Oniara, and Catsmith. Thank you to Seanbot, who was here earlier, my mod on the server, and also on the Discord. Some mod powers there as well. Thank you to Zora Moon, who showed up in the chat earlier, who's a mod on Discord. And thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. I'll see you in the next stream. Next weekend we'll be doing Ethereal Airships. Next stream will be a Terraria stream. I believe there's a new update to Terraria. I think they've got a 1.4.5.7 update, so I'll have to check that out. And then we'll be playing Hightail on Thursday. I believe the Update 6 is about to release officially for Hightail as well. So we'll be continuing our Limited Lives world on Hightail. And hopefully we'll continue to survive on that world. Alright, have a wonderful time of day, whether it is your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it may be. Thank you very much for being here. Music we're listening to at the moment is Cobblestone Generator by Apollo Music. If you need any music done, they do commission, so feel free to go and check out their page. I might actually do a thank you to mods and thank you to Apollo as closing off commands I can use on Twitch. But I haven't got them set up at the moment, so... Alrighty. I am going to quickly go and do a couple of things on the server before I finish up. But that's it from me. I'll see you in the next stream or video. Hopefully I will get time to do some video editing sometime soon. Otherwise, I will continue to be doing streams 3 times a week. So feel free to tune in for those. Alrighty, music's done, so I'll see you there.